Happy Thanksgiving to my American followers and to anybody who actually celebrates Thanksgiving, having a big meal with family and saying thanks for all the things the year has brought you. I know today is Thursday the 27th, and a lot of you won't be seeing this until the 28th, so I hope you had a great day, or at least good Black Friday shopping deals. Anyhow, let's talk about that fake setup. I want to show you something here. Now, I'm no Photoshop expert in any sense of the word at all. But one thing I noticed, we're going to be talking about the fake, I think it's a fake setup, allegedly, according to my opinion, that they did in some kind of kitchen. There's barely any workers there. Nobody has hair nets on. There's jewelry on. And another thing is, the Sidley twins pointed out or found, you can't be bare armed. You can't have open armpits in food prep. Her hair should have been in a net. Harry's beard should have been in a net. I want to show you something here, though. This is what I noticed. See this silver bowl? And it's reflecting this quite nicely. And we can zoom in. Is it reflecting her shirt properly? Or dress, or whatever it is? I don't know. Is that part of her dress, or is that the reflection? Why is there nothing up here? Is it a Photoshop? And they go on and on about her long red hair. It's still a bloody mess. Look at that. This is this picture about Lilibet's red hair. But look who's the biggest part of that picture. She's a third of the picture. And it's just a mess. The kid's a mess. Anyways, let's find out. Was this a complete fake setup? Harry's hat changes a couple of times. So that tells me, is it, break, everybody take 5. And then he comes back, he forgets what hat he was wearing. One says Archwell, one says the charity they're working with. Let's find out. Let's ask the cards. Was this a fake setup? Was this a big theater production? What's going on? Was this a fake setup? Was this a big theater production? I thought nobody was allowed to see the picture of the children, or nobody was allowed to see the children. How did they do this with all these strangers? Are these kids photoshopped in? What's going on? We'll have to see what the cards have to say. Queen of Cups. They want to be like Diana. Why does this Queen of Cups is absolutely stalking me? Maybe it's time I do a auto writing with her. This is, they want to be like Diana. Show up, do good, whatever that means. They want to show they're emotionally stable. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Honestly, you saw me shuffle. Oh boy, these cards sure have a sense of humor. All right, is this to show the king that they can be emotionally stable, do good things, do royal things, be just like William and Catherine, and take the children out and go do volunteer work, go do charity work? Is that what this was for? Was this a show for Charles? That they're stable, that they're mentally stable? It's going to take a hell of a lot more than showing up and baking cookies in a fake environment without hair nets and armpits. So this was all for Charles, to show him, look, Dad, we're so emotionally stable right now. Yep, that's exactly what it was. To them, this was a celebration. Number one, it's Thanksgiving. But the Four of Wands is never really like passing by celebrations like birthdays or Thanksgivings or Christmas. It's foundational celebrations. Those wands are on a strong foundation. So it's your home, right? It's your home. It's your any kind of big passage in your life, graduation, getting a new job, anything like getting married, right? So this is telling me that look at them waving, going, notice us, Dad. Look what we're doing. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're really trying hard. We're really trying hard. Ah, oh yeah, look at that. Everything is honky dory. But that's not what I asked cards. I asked, oh my God, look at these cups now. Look at these cups are following. Oh, come on. I had somebody in the comments say her cards do that to her all the time. They'll clump pips together. So 3, 2, 4. So I think this is to show everybody's in a good mood. Everybody is emotionally stable. We know how to celebrate things. We are together. We are a couple. We're strong as ever. And I'm getting that. Oh, there's the strategy right there. Finally, a different. I'm getting that it wasn't really taken that way. There is some kind of rejection here. Here they are showing the look at us. We are just so amazing. And I think we've got no thanks. You're gonna have to do more than that. Yes, this was all strategy. Absolutely strategy. There was nothing actually organic about it. I mean, when you bring your photographer, right? Ooh, betrayal, 3 of swords. I give up. I'm just going to say this giant deck is just that's what it does. It groups the elements together, and there's really not a lot I can do about it. I can shuffle till I'm blue in the face, and it'll give me what it wants to give me, not what I want. There is some kind of bully. Oh, look at Knight of Swords upright. Yeah, this was all for media. All for media, all for the articles. That's what the Knight of Swords isn't, your book writer. It's your articles and blogs, and it's a little bit more than the Page of Swords, which is your Twitter and your Facebook and whatnot. This was all for show. This was all for show. This was a strategy. This was to almost bully somebody around. Now, can not that the palace or anybody would say anything, but could you say, oh, they don't do, they aren't very royal. They don't do any royal things. They don't do any charity work. They don't. This was almost something like that. Now they can't say that about us. And, it was all for the article. I think this is very, very clear. There was nothing organic about this. This was to show Charles that this whole thing was for Charles and maybe Camilla, to warm up Camilla a little bit, to show, look, we can get along with other people. We are so in love, but this message was rejected. This was all a strategy. This is a betrayal to people. This is actually is a smack in the face to the real royals who do real work. A real betrayal to them. And, they think they got away with it. They absolutely think they got away with it. This was all for the article, whether it's in People magazine, Daily Mail. This was all PR, all journalism right here. That's all it was. It was to show the royal family they can be royal too. It was specifically for Charles. Specifically for Charles. Might even show that Harry's not drinking. The King of Cups in reverse can be somebody who abuses alcohol. So it might even show like, see, Dad, I'm sober. Anyways, I don't think I have to go much further. The cards were very clear, but sadly for, I don't know how much money that cost them. That's apparently you can rent the kitchen for $1,800. And then, of course, they would have had to pay all those actors, or maybe the volunteers actually came in and stood in. But the message was rejected. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.